Welcome to Merchant of Knowledge Africa. My name is Chimezo Demenam, and remember, the mission of Merchant of Knowledge Africa is to roll away the mountain of ignorance, because ignorance is a mountain, and ignorance is the troubles that you have been all the while. Do you have this? And this? This is a copy of the Nigerian Constitution, and this is a copy of the Holy Bible. If you're a Christian, you have the Holy Bible and you don't have a copy of the Nigerian Constitution, you are very, very wrong. If you're a Muslim, you have a copy of the Quran, but you don't have a copy of the laws of Federal Republic of Nigeria, I will also say that you are very, very wrong. You may say it doesn't concern you, but any day you will fall short of the law, the court will remind you that ignorance of the law is not an excuse, so it doesn't make sense at all. In this series we'll be running, we call it Law Avenue. In Law Avenue, we'll be reading to you the contents and the sections, the subsections, and the schedules of the 1999 Constitution as amended. And we'll encourage you to get a copy of the Constitution. It is for your own good. Ignorance is not okay. If you don't know some of these things, you will give the political elite an unnecessary edge. I want to repeat, you will give the political elite an unnecessary edge, and you fall short of the law. It doesn't make sense. For example, if you look at this Constitution, chapter 4 talks about the fundamental human rights. A whole lot of things, a whole lot of rights you need to exercise as a Nigerian is contained in chapter 4 of this Constitution. Chapter 3 talks about citizenship. Chapter 2 talks about fundamental objectives and directive principle of state policy. Chapter 1 talks about the general principle. Chapter 1 talks about the general provisions, the supremacy of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. On and on you get to 5, 6, 7, 8, and the schedules. So I want you to hang on with us in this series, Law Avenue. We will read the entire Constitution to you. A disclaimer, this program is not necessary to interpret the Constitution. Remember, it is not our responsibility. It is the sole responsibility of the judiciary to interpret the Constitution. But because we are so concerned and patriotic, and we want you to learn the contents of the Constitution, so we'll be reading it to you in this series. So I want you to, tighten your seatbelt, stay with us. Remember, ignorance is the mountain, and you have the responsibility to work with us to roll away the ignorance. Laws of Federal Republic of Nigeria is not just the Nigerian Constitution. From Nigerian Constitution, we're also looking at the Land Use Act, the Police Act. Police Act is important because every day you go around the streets of Nigeria, you see police people and all that. So people sometimes, when you see the policeman, you are afraid. You don't need to be afraid when you see a police. Of course, police is your friend. So there is an act that established the police. We call the Police Act, and a whole lot of other laws of Federal Republic of Nigeria that we want you to be acquainted with. So hang on with us. Once again, we are saying that ignorance is the highest mountain. Thank you so much, and see you in our next video. God bless you.